Week 12 of the NFL, and we'll see the Buccaneers, leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Buccaneers and the Dolphins on Sunday night primetime.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for the Buccaneers, ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Looking to throw right away. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. He'll throw it. This one's taken in by Otten. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
They'll throw it again. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So second down coming up. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's gonna be brought down at the 23-yard line. They have themselves another first and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw caught at the 6. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. The back grabs it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Buccaneers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Able to get it to Moore. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The drive picks up here, first and 10. Moore going in motion left. To the air now on first and 10. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So it'll be second down. Throwing off the play fake here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They go play action on first. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. Coming near the goal line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Irving has the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
To throw here on first down. On target to Godwin. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the give, this is Irving. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Searching for somewhere to throw well behind the line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Got Evans, it's complete. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Mike Evans with the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Throwing now from the gun. That's Evans making the catch outright. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll try and throw it here. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, He does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Now looking to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Teams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Hauled in by Godwin. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. They're throwing it. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 27. Rolling left, buying some time. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Dropping back to throw. He's on the move. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Fans being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. He'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's a throw. Buys time, rolling right. Got his target, it's Otten. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back now, pressure on its way. by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And you know this firsthand, partner. You get above that 300 mark, you and your offense are going to have plenty of highlights to choose from by this point in the game. We're getting a look at some of them now. You just got to marvel at how well he's played the quarterback position here. First and 10, looking to throw. Connects with the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempts coming up. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers minutes away from an 11-0 record. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Right back to Irving now. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Once again, Irving. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's the give to Irving. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Flush down out to his left. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Back to throw. Getting out to his left. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.